Alright, fishy folks, I just left my local fish club meeting. It's Monday night, and at the end of the meeting, there's a little auction, and I picked up these beauties. 2 Hi Fin Sunset Platies. You could call them sunset wags, but they're high fin, and they're quite lovely. A pair, a male and a female. The water is a little cold. I have an 1.5-hour drive to get home. I'm gonna put them on the seat next to me. I'm gonna put the seat heater on low, let the seat warm up, and then shut it off, and hopefully they'll warm up a little bit. And today there was a speaker, and I don't remember her name. She spoke about plants and nano tanks, and I'll put her name down here somewhere, I hope, if I remember. And yeah, that's that. I'll see you guys later. Alright, fishy folks, it is about 1 hour and 37 minutes later, and I just got home. That's not true. It's about 1 hour and 20 minutes, hour and 15 minutes later, and I just got home. Pretty tired. It's after 11. Left the house at 7 this morning for work. And tomorrow, even though today was a play day, it's still a long day. Tomorrow I have also a late night at work. But once again, I'm floating my new arrivals in my tub because I'm going to use this water. I subconsciously this morning put those standpipes in those tanks so I can put water in them. I'm only going to fill them about halfway and medicate. I'm probably going to medicate tomorrow morning because I'm too tired. I also have to prepare a tank for another spawn from these guys. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to prepare that tank. And then when those guys are temperature acclimated, I'll go ahead and put them in probably that clear 20, the one on the left. I'll be back. Alright, fishy folks, we're back. Tuesday morning, about 6 hours later, and both fish are still alive, although not moving a whole lot. I am slightly concerned because they were in that bag for, I would probably say a good 6 hours or more, and the bag was cold when I got it at the auction. It was chilly in that room that we were in. The AC was on. It was really warm here today, or yesterday in South Jersey, and they had the AC going pretty good, and me, who's always, you know, not cold, was a little chilly, so the bag was pretty chilly. But we're going to medicate and see how it goes. So we're going to use the standard quarantine procedure, which as you know is API General Cure. That's for inside stuff. EM Erythromycin, that's for inside and outside stuff, really infections. And Ick-X, which is for more than just ick, it also is for outside stuff. It's kind of the basic way I look at it. And so I have this 20-gallon high, which I filled up about halfway, which makes it 10 gallons. And I did that for 2 reasons. One, I still have to plumb it correctly, so if I have to move it or do anything, it's easier to drain. And 2, and more importantly, I only have to use half as much medicine. So it's cheaper. Why? Because I'm a cheap guy. Alright, I'm going to medicate. So General Cure, which I'll put a link in the description below if you want to buy it. You can hit up my Amazon Associates store. And if you buy it, let's say you bought this, let's say you bought this ginormous jug, which will last, if you had one tank, this would last you about 600 years, maybe 650 years. But for somebody like me with 40 plus tanks that's constantly getting new fish, hopefully I use it before the expiry date, but we'll see. Anywho, if you were to buy this for, say, 80 bucks, I think I make like 80 cents. So do the math. Okay? So, 1 scoop. Oh, that's better. 1 scoop for 20 gallons. Half a scoop for 10 gallons. I think 1 scoop is 1 teaspoon. You know what? Let's check that. Because it does say it. The directions are quite good. Remove after, yeah, 1 teaspoon. Small T, SP is teaspoon. So what we can do if we wanted to, instead of using half a scoop, is just use my handy dandy Aquarium Co-op measuring spoon. And let's see, half a teaspoon. Yep. Is that side. Now, the directions for for General Cure probably tell you to redose after a couple of days, but I don't unless I see I need to. And part of the quarantine process isn't just throwing the fish in there, throwing some meds, and forgetting about them. You really gotta pay attention. You have to watch them. Now I'm having a problem. There we go. See, I was having a problem. See the little rubber band, the fancy dandy rubber band that keeps your scoop there? I couldn't pull it out. And I was trying to be all cool about it. But yeah, it didn't work because I couldn't get it out. Alright, now we're going to go with the EM Erythromycin. Treats bacterial fish disease. Yeah. So, like, if you have a bully in the tank and one of your fish has, like, an open wound or sore, clean water, EM Erythromycin. Fin rot, clean water, EM Erythromycin. Cyanobacteria, EM Erythromycin. And clean water. Clean water is key. Alright. For this one, we're going to go with the half scoop method. Why? Because I feel like being wild and crazy. That's a full scoop. Half a scoop. I like to sprinkle it about the tank, sort of like you're sprinkling cinnamon sugar on French toast. For no other reason than it makes me feel good. Alright, now we're going to go with the Ick-X. Now Ick-X is blue and it will stain, and as you can tell I'm dressed for work because I'm going to work soon. Not really soon, about an hour. And the directions for Ick-X are 1 teaspoon for 10 gallons. I have 10 gallons. I'm going to use a teaspoon measure. There we go. I always like to shake things too, like, you know, it's ketchup or something. Let me put some Ick-X on my French fries. Alright, so for those of you that aren't in my part of the country, which is the Northeast, essentially New Jersey, do you guys have disco fries? You know, French fries with gravy? Brown gravy, yeah. Oh, yeah. And cheese, too. Hold on. It's delicious. Alright, we're going to pour it over the tank because I don't want to spill it. 1 teaspoon. This one also I sprinkle about. Sprinkle about. And then I wash the spoon off in the tank. Now, typically I won't feed right away, but normally I do this the day I get them. This is a couple hours later because I was tired yesterday and I didn't do it. So I'm going to feed them while I feed everyone else. I will probably feed them some brine shrimp. See if I can get them to eat a little bit. I won't give them too much, but just enough to make sure that, you know, they eat and get a little bit of nutrition. I don't know the last time they were fed. I do know that, let's see, I got to the firehouse at 7, and they were already there in the bag. And the gentleman that brought them owns a fish store, and he closed the store at 6. So let's just say he put them in at 6. I got home at 11. They were at least 5 hours in that bag. I mean, they should be okay in that bag without any issue, but I don't really know. So last night they looked a little bit more perky than they do today. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I am actually a little concerned right now, so stay tuned and we'll see what happens. Alright fishy folks, I went to my local fish club meeting Monday night. We had a speaker, and I can't remember her name, but she's somebody. I don't have any idea. Alright, fishy folks, I just left my local fish club auction. Not auction, stupid. Alright, fishy folks, I just left my monthly fish fudge. Well, welcome back, fishy folks. It is now the morning and I see water dripping, so hold on. Alright, fishy folks, we're back. It's Tuesday morning. Really just a couple hours later, about 5 hours, 5.5 hours later. And yeah. Alright, fishy folks. They didn't really eat. Kind of surprised. I mean, kind of not. What the Jesus?